Today I'm reviewing two more milsurp. These are my two authentic swords. Historical swords are often hard to come by as there are many fakes and they tend to be in high demand. These two particular swords I have here are parade swords, which tend to be the most affordable of officer swords since they tend to be made of less than stellar steel. The Japanese Kyu Gunto, or old military sword, was used from the 1870s to as late as 1934, when it was replaced by the more traditional looking Shin Gunto, which is the more famous military sword that we typically see in World War II movies. This Kyu Gunto is the most standard looking of the parade Kyu Guntos, as a typical cherry blossom embellishments, the army pattern curving pommel, and bone handle. I will say the blade for the sword is unusual and not regulation. At some point it was either replaced during its time in official use or afterwards. It may be fake as well, though I think at the very least the handle is fully authentic to the era. These parade swords tend to have awful blades that feel very flimsy, but I do like the ornate handle design. I've held another Kyu Gunto in the past, and that one did have a regulation blade, but that one was also very flimsy. I'll have to give it a 6 out of 10 rating. It would have been better if the parade sword was given a halfway decent blade. This Turkish officer sword was made by Ian F. Horster Company in the city of Solingen, and thus it was originally German made, and the Turks often imported many of their arms from Germany in the late 19th and pre-World War I eras. The sword quality is definitely a step up from the Parade Kyu Gunto, but it is a parade sword at heart. The blade is decent, but still feels a bit flimsy. The design is nice, and is based off of a 1796 British Napoleonic era light cavalry saber, which the Prussians used in the same war. That's one of my favorite swords, so I can appreciate the hilt design. Again, I feel like even though the parade swords are supposed to be light, I find that the blades are just too delicate. I rate this sword 6 out of 10 as well. Thank you for watching my video. Please leave your experience in milsurp sword collecting in the comments.